Hey Rob, what's so special about this garage?
Well, there's actually nothing special about this garage, but look at that.
The Ultra RV garage.
It's mega. So this garage here, and this is what is so exciting about these homes, right? We have brand new construction, an RV garage, or like I like to call it, a six-Corvette garage, right? There's nothing like this around, right? So if you have an RV, if you like to golf, right? If you like to do outdoor activities, if you like to go to the beach, there is nothing like this in the whole entire Tampa area. You gotta check it out. Come see Chris, reach out to myself or Taylor. Let's go find out a little more about this community. Come on.
It's about 45 foot deep. You're almost 2 stories tall here. Not only could you do an RV, you could do a boat with a trailer, jet ski. Guys, welcome to Richmond American Homes at Glen Lakes, here in Spring Hill. We're just about 3 miles north of Weeki Wachee with the mermaids on 19, and it's a beautiful golf course gated community.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed, Chris, when I was coming in here is that there was a lot of existing homes already here. A guard gate, obviously, for security and whatnot. We are on a golf course. There is a clubhouse and all that. We just had a wonderful lunch there.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the history of that and how it came to be that Richmond American Homes ended up building in here.
Sure. The community has about 1,200 homes at the moment. The community had a different owner. It was recently sold to a group that's loosely affiliated with the Trump organization. And they've had 78 home sites here on this street that either have a golf course or a lake view. They're premier lots, and they sold them to us at Richmond American. They've got another roughly 700 lots in the back that are undeveloped that they're going to develop and sell. So there's going to be probably roughly close to 2,000 homes in here when all's said and done. But a number of them are already existing, a little bit more than half the neighborhood.
Awesome.
Very nice. So how long has Richmond American been around? I've heard of them. They're in other areas as well.
Sure. Richmond American is currently active in Jacksonville and Orlando. Tampa is a new, basically, startup division. There's about a dozen employees so far. This is just the second neighborhood for Richmond American Homes here in the Tampa market. Richmond American Homes just became the 5th largest national builder after a recent merger.
Wow.
So, yeah, things are moving and shaking.
Tell us a little bit more about the product and, what kind of separates Richmond American Homes from maybe some of the other builders.
Yeah, absolutely. With this product line, it's called our Seasons product line, which means a lot of really nice things are already included in the home. So there's not a lot to do, there's not a lot of extra cost. So things like the ceramic wood look tile on the floors throughout, except for in the bedrooms, which are carpet, the 42-inch upper cabinets with crown molding, the quartz countertops, the soft close drawers here in the kitchen. You've got the brick paver driveways, the 5 1/4-inch baseboard. We've got the flush mount can lights throughout the home. So a lot of nice things come standard in the home that you wouldn't need to upgrade or pay for. And then all of our home sites are either on the lake here, or you back up to the golf course.
So these lots are really oversized, and it's not something that you really see in new construction builds anymore. Normally you got about 10 foot in between each home.
Correct.
And here, I mean, it's just a massive, you have so much privacy.
You've got almost 40 feet in between the homes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because they're 95 by 140 deep. So
Wow.
You've got really good sized backyard. You've got a lot of space in between the homes. And then again, you back up to a lake or you back up to a golf course. So you see a lot of people that move into a traditional new home construction neighborhood, and they're like, the homes are so close. It's not that here. So it's different.
Something I noticed that also I thought was unique here is how long and beautiful and wide your driveways are. Right. I know that could sound like a small thing, but I mean, if you're a car person, or I mean, just even being that much farther off the street, just seems like a really nice luxury people would love.
The homes are set back nicely, and it looks really nice coming up your front driveway because they're brick paver driveways. So it's a big brick paver custom driveway in essence. So it's really nice.
Yeah, that's great. I kind of want to touch on the area as well.
Sure.
I mean, sometimes it says we're in Brooksville, sometimes it says we're in
Spring
Weeki
Hill.
Wachee or Spring Hill or whatever. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about the location, maybe what's nearby, how far, how long it takes to maybe get to the airport or get to any other type of amusement?
Sure. We are 3 miles north, just on the west side of 19 and 3 miles north of State Road 50 or Cortez Boulevard, right where Weeki Wachee Springs is with the mermaids. So we're just north of that, just about 5 minutes. There is a Publix right out front, a Publix Plaza. If you go down to Cortez Boulevard, just a few miles away, you've got all shopping and restaurants along Cortez. And then between 19 and the Suncoast, it's only about 10 minutes. So you're about less than 15 minutes from the Suncoast,
Very close.
which puts you about 35 minutes or so from the airport, give or take. So, I mean, it's a straight shot down the Suncoast to the airport, maybe 40 minutes from the exit at the Suncoast to the airport.
Very convenient.
So yeah, it's really not too bad.
Yeah, that's good. That's not too bad at all. Actually, I thought it was going to be
Much farther.
Yeah, it seemed like it would be much farther, but that's not bad at all. And you're very close to like the Weeki. Where is it? Where they have the
Weeki Wachee
Springs.
Yeah, where the Weeki Wachee Springs, where they have the mermaids in the water.
Yeah, it's so cool.
There. But also, one of the cool things about that area is right adjacent to it is there's a canoeing and a kayak center on the crystal clear waters of the Weeki Wachee River. So I went with my son, it was really nice. And, you can kayak and canoe up and down, and it's beautiful. Yeah, I think it was, for 3 of us, I think it was like $90 total. And you rent and you do the whole day, and then you go down the river, and then they pick you up and bring you back. And it's really something else. It's really beautiful. Most of the beaches up here in Hernando County, you're probably less than 20 minutes away from some of the beaches up here. And there are other national parks and areas around here, or state parks, I should say, and wildlife areas around here. So if you like the outdoors and nature, this is a great spot too.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like definitely a perfect setting for the people that are outdoor enthusiasts. Whether you're golfing or hiking or
Correct.
Using the Crystal Springs or going to the beach.
That's right.
And there's also a pool at the clubhouse. There's a fitness center. There's a dog park here. So there's a lot of things to do inside the community as well, and tennis courts naturally.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, that's great. No, so you can never say you're bored if you live here, right?
No. In the restaurant, you never have to leave unless you want to go shopping, for example.
And the food was really good.
Yeah, it was a good place, and there's a bar there too. So I mean, you can have nightlife with friends and neighbors and that type of thing. So yeah, it's a nice area. It's a nice environment.
Yeah, not to go too far off track, but I find that a lot of the club houses for these type of communities, golf course communities and whatnot,
right,
they always seem to deliver on the food and the different amenities that they have individually inside that area. So with that, is there a separate expense or anything of that sort, like a CDD or HOA or anything, or a club membership that needs to be purchased?
Yeah, there's no CDD. The HOA is right about $400 a month. But with that, you get a gig of internet. You get a Spectrum cable TV package as well. I have the same package. It costs me about $180 a month. Mm-hmm. And also in that $400, I'm including the $100 a month that you spend for the social membership. It goes toward your food and beverage at the clubhouse.
Okay.
So, I mean, you go and you spend lunch, for 4 people, you're going to be roughly $80. So you do that once a month, there you go. But you can also use it at the bar. So you can use it on booze if you want to, and you go out with a couple of friends and have some drinks once a month at the bar. And that's your spend. So that's $100 of the $400 is that. The social membership, which is the spend for the restaurant. Included.
There's a lot included in that.
Yeah, so you're looking at almost $250 a month between cable and the food that you would do anyway, already taken care of. So, I mean, what are you looking at, $150, $120 a month in actual fees? If you take out the cable and
not to mention, it is guard gated again, right?
Correct.
So
24/7 manned. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to have no CDD is really rare these days.
Correct.
So I know a lot of people that are looking to stay out of that as well. Can you tell us a little bit about the home that we are going to be viewing today? Sure. Is there anything that is really special about the homes in here?
I don't know, unique, mega, yes.
Or ultra?
Listen, there's something mega, right? Mega.
We're building 6 floor plans here. They range from a little over 1,700 square feet to just under 2,700 square feet. 2 of the 6 floor plans have what we've branded as an ultra garage. It's also called an RV garage. It's about 45 foot deep. It's over 15 feet tall. I mean, it's almost 2 stories tall. It's amazing. And you can have a big drive-in RV there, like one of the buses, like a Greyhound type of bus one, or like one of the long fifth wheels, or if you don't have an RV, if you're a car collector, a boat with a trailer, jet skis, these types of things. I mean, that can all fit in there. Basketball court, we were talking about that earlier. You could put a lift in there. If you wanted to rack more cars in there too, you could do something like that. So it's a really unique product and a really unique floor plan, and not many places have it.
Yeah, I could at least fit 6 Corvettes in there. So
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
So excited for you guys to see that as well.
Absolutely.
Today.
Yeah. I know this particular model that we're in is the Mega Garage model.
Yep.
Can you go over the details as far as square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms,
Sure.
whatnot? Ceiling height, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. This particular one is the pewter. It is 1,880 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. But then you've got the RV garage, which is massive. So you can have 2 cars there and possibly 6 on the RV side. So if you're a car collector, you could have almost 8 cars in here. It's really something else.
Absolutely.
Or a lot of storage, or a workshop, or whatever you wanted to use it for. And the ceilings are 9'4", the doors are 8 foot, so the doors have a really nice appearance throughout the home, a little bit more elegant, a little bit more stylish. So it's a really nicely appointed home.
Okay. And the other one, which is where the sales office is.
Correct.
So if you do come out here to see Chris, that's where you're going to want to go first. The sales office, you can obviously see that there's a lot of windows where the garage would be, right?
Correct.
That's the office. Go in there, introduce yourself. But that model, tell us about that.
Sure, that one's called the Slate. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage. It's 2,070 square feet, so 2070. Yeah, and again, nicely appointed. There's just a lot of nice things come in that home. And again, you're either on the lake or you're on the golf course.
I think what I liked about that one is you did have kind of like a mini mother-in-law suite,
That's
right?
Yes.
So you had an ensuite inside one of the bedrooms that was kind of off in its own little area over
Correct.
there.
Yeah, so if you've got like a teenager, or if you've got an older parent or parents that live with you, it might be a viable option for you. So it's a really cool idea. Yeah, it was a decent sized bedroom with its own ensuite bathroom with a shower. So a nice tall stand-up shower. So it was really it's a nice feature in that home.
Absolutely. They have their own privacy over there as well.
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about schools and what kind of schools are over here, or what the schools are?
Sure. You've got Weeki Wachee High School, and then you've got a number of choices also for high school, but also for middle school and in grade school. There are STEAM schools here that you can choose. Charter schools on this side you can choose. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a trade school here as well.
There's a lot of
So
choices.
there's a lot of choices in the area.
Is the trade school the one where they teach them to be mermaids? Is that? I don't know.
I hope so.
Maybe you don't know.
I hope so. I'm signing up.
I do know a mermaid, so I could ask her how she learned to be a mermaid. But
So you went to
How
the
she learned her
school.
craft, yeah.
yeah. All right, Chris. So I'm guessing that because you guys are just opening. I mean, in fact, your grand opening is tomorrow. I'm sure you have incentives.
Absolutely.
What kind of incentives do you have right now?
Well, at the moment, we've got a really competitive interest rate buy down for 30 years, and we've got a generous closing cost contribution if folks use our lender.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that changes kind of month to month, so we're excited to get some updates from you.
Absolutely. It changes a few times during the month as rates change. So my rates come out weekly. The special financing rate buy down, they come out weekly. So they do change weekly, actually.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So, if you are interested in the latest incentives for this community, you can either give me, Taylor, or Chris a call, and we can obviously get that for you.
Absolutely.
All right. So, I guess now Chris is going to take us for a little tour.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
That's what everybody's been waiting for, and we'll check it out.
Let's
Awesome.
do it.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Taylor, where are we today?
But don't ask me, ask him.
Where are we?
Start over. Hold on, Glen.
But guys, all my lots are a third of an acre. They're roughly 95 wide.
You couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it.
I was sitting there trying to hold it so bad.
Yeah, we could always pause. No, that was good. That was great.
All
So,
right.